history, as it took 2 years of work and research to make, and required thousands of hours of work by a team of 20 people.
It's a video about being inspired and how inspiration goes around in circles, or at least it's transferable. And that's what inspiration is.
I need your help.
I knew it was going to be big, but be careful what you wish for. Is right. Have you ever seen a piece of art that didn't inspire you, or that you didn't feel was inspired by something else? We were not going to miss the opportunity to work on this project with Hazariel. This is a worldwide community thing. I knew it was going to be big, but nature inspires Greek mythology, inspires Thierry Mugler, inspires Hazariel, inspires Tyra, and hundreds of others, inspires thousands of watch the program in Evolution in Distress, inspires so much creativity, inspires the making of this video, and honestly, it's also inspiring changing of my content just a little bit. I'm going, don't worry, don't panic. Yeah, the witches, they're still here. They're not, I can't get rid of them. I don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
Be nice. Witches have feelings too, you know.
I started to think about what was I doing back in the 90s besides having some babies. Being brought out, and Mugler was making all of his art. He was dictating what was seen in movies, and it was the flavor of the 90s. I even made this crazy jacket out of scraps that were peaks of leather all along the bottom, and then a big thick band of dark fur. And I started looking through my photo albums and thinking about costumes that I had built. And we weren't taking a lot of photographs back then, so work with me here. We're going to have to use our imaginations, okay? So it's not complicated by today's standards at all. It was just a black slender dress that went down to about my knees, and I kind of cut the front on a bit of an angle, and I shredded some curtains like the ones you saw in my attic there. Or maybe, oh, they were in my living room, some of them. Oh, they were bad. I don't even use curtains like that. Sheer curtains, what's the good of that? What is that? Anyway. I think I'm sitting there carving a pumpkin. Look, saving seeds. I'm making 2 costumes, and I'm entertaining some friends, apparently. You laughing at my hair in that picture? But here's the funny part. It was actually bigger than that. And I don't know what's going on behind me in this picture. Oh no. That's just the way it was. There's no forgiveness for your hair in the 90s. It had to be big or you weren't doing it right. I made moons that hung on the wall. They were made of leather, and the bottoms were all dripping points, like these scales, layers of scales. I don't know what that is, but it worked. It worked. It worked. 30 years later, it still works. I feel like this project has put me in some kind of a time machine. Like, am I myself here looking back at my past self working on those projects? Am I my past self imagining rooting through some pile of costumes and stuff in the attic one day because another artist was inspired by a different artist? Is that what this is all about? Inspiration? Have you ever heard of a piece of art that wasn't already inspired by another piece of art? If art replicates life in nature, how is anything really fresh and brand new? It's just like, and it drove me to thinking about so many things. Certainly natural, and she was called Nature Mother. Wasn't intended to be of any particular tribe, but she's tribal. So she's made of hundreds of little pieces of recycled leather and recycled fur, chicken bones, wired together, make this beautiful, almost. At the time, the Mugler Chimera, excuse me, somebody tell me. I've heard it called something else completely different than that. Chimera. Greek and Roman mythology were inspired by nature and beasts and natural happenings and occurrences and the elements, with the head of a lion, the body of a goat, and the tail of a serpent. Or is it because it's a near impossible task? I don't know, Hazariel, it sounded pretty impossible. And then it started to look impossible. And I started to feel bad for you. Chimera. This one, we have it, yes. Okay. That was great. You're saved.
From Rags to Witches, which is a great name, by the way.
Thank you.
Very well packaged. They're already organized in the in the scale pattern. Tyra from Canada.
Oh yeah, yes, oh yes. So excited. I'm just so thrilled. I am. I know I've seen some of our scales here. My eyes are peeling trying to find some of our scales in this. I know I've seen them. I'm so excited. I can't believe how beautiful it's turning out, Hazariel. Mwah. Just, yeah, it's candy.
Thought I'd come up into the attic and take a look around.
Those are funny. Instead of hair, I'm using strands. And, oh, this is good. I'm glad I found it. Kind of cute, kind of cool. Chimera. I just want to explore things a little deeper. I want people who have been watching my videos to maybe feel a little justified in what that is. There's a lot more there than just spending some time passing the day away watching some... What are you watching? Don't feel shy. Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It just helps. Here's what it does. Maybe you don't understand because I didn't. If you subscribe, even like or comment on them, it helps this YouTube to send it back out to more people, which I kind of need because I've spent a lot of time with this. Well, I'm documenting it for myself, but it doesn't hurt. It kind of... I'm documenting it for the future. What if I can't see? What if I can't hear? What if it's just not a thought for me anymore one day? So it's like